This is a wheel with a bunch of different categories from Master Duel's card filters. Using these sets of rules, I'll be attempting to create a deck good enough to make Diamond. With that being said, welcome to Master Duel Wheel of Filters. Alright, so you're starting off with Bonfire. Don't love that. Snake Eyes? It's Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes is not what I wanted to see today. But it is what it is. They got Ash down to 1 too. Flamebird is still at full. Okay. And then Diabell Star, yeah. Makes sense. It's so funny, like now that I play this game a little more casually, like I don't play it as often as I do anymore. I have to get used to like a lot of like the little, just like obviously like updates and stuff that happen in terms of like the ban list or the limited list in general. So it's always interesting when I see stuff like that. I want to say last time I played, I think, or like when I used to play it a lot more frequently, I think Poplar, I think just got down to 1, or it was at like 2 or something like that. I don't remember, to be honest. So Gear Frame, Keb, Machina redeployment, and then 2 Sark. I mean, like, that's fine. Azamina? I don't know these very well. Some illusion monsters, it looks like. Target 1 card in the field, send it to the graveyard. Okay. You can target 1 Azamina or Sinful Spoils card, add it to your hand. Oh, okay. So that's gonna allow him to do another fusion summon then. Is that card only for the he's adding another card back. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that wasn't the he just returned the other one to the hand now. Never mind. I thought it was the other card. So we're gonna go ahead and start with redeployment. Probably gonna discard the Mo Yi is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm gonna have to just kind of deal with that, to be honest. Ooh, what do I want to do here? I don't want to give him a ton of cards, though, is the problem. At the same time, though, I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to really, like, do much else. I'm gonna grab a couple cards just for later. I probably shouldn't have done this because he's gonna get a card from the special summon, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's the problem is that it's the Snake Eyes is just a little too complicated for what I'm trying to do here with what I'm trying to go up against. So I can technically Sark. He's just gonna keep bringing stuff out, though. I could Sark, send Keb, get Dua, send those 2 out. I'm just giving him cards at that point, though, but I guess it is what it is. I'm hoping I can get a few more... I'm hoping I can get a few more Horus cards at some point. I think that'd be kind of good. I guess go into Gear Frame. I can still normal gear to grab Citadel. I could technically crash. Everything runs through a lot of these other cards. Because technically this is only Sinful Spoils, right? Which this doesn't qualify as Sinful Spoils, so I could technically get rid of that. And then I can go into Citadel. I mean, I'm doing a lot of stuff that's not necessarily going to help me right now, but it is what it is. Because he's gonna pop, yeah, the Diabell Star still. Bring out Citadel. Get rid of that. He's still gonna just set a Sinful Spoils card, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is kind of just the problem with dealing with these kinds of fucking decks. I guess for what it's worth, like, I did this, so I'm at least able to get something else in. And then I'm just gonna end. I don't want to give him any more cards. The problem is I've given him so many. But, I mean, it is what it is. I just wanted to try to get some damage off on him at that point. Oh god, a fucking Mulch Army. I kind of forgot those are even a thing. More Azamina. Sending Sinful Spoils stuff to go into another Azamina. I don't know enough about these cards. Okay, so that just allows him to go into another Azamina. And then he's going to click both of them. Get rid of both, yep. Technically speaking, I can Citadel. Ooh, Ghost Bell, huh? That sucks. Okay. I guess for what it's worth, I used up the Ghost Bell. But he's probably gonna win now. There's Fiendsmiths. Yep. Going into Requiem. And then he can bring out another Fiendsmith, obviously, from hand or deck. He's close to having enough to kill me here. He's 500 off. So there, yep, there's the Engraver, yep. He's not gonna... Okay. So he's off. He's off by just a little bit. Wow, okay. Target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy them. Yeah, so he's just getting rid of the Sark. That's why I kept the other Sark in hand. In case he did something like that. Sark is back. Let's go ahead and bring out Keb. Bring out Dua. Let's go ahead also, and then... So we'll do this, and this is fine. Bring out Ruin Force. Can I do? I'm not gonna do that. This extra damage. Like that. Send that. And then end? I could also technically go into SP. I don't know if SP was the best choice here. We're gonna do it though. Just in case, I guess? I'm doing a lot better against this deck than I thought I was going to be honest. Yep, so reshuffles that. Does that to go back into the Requiem. Nope. Just to go right back into Engraver. Okay, that's fine. The problem is with this, he's gonna fusion summon, and then I don't want him to activate other stuff. So I don't know if now is the time for me to SP here. I'm gonna hold off and see what we can do here. There's another Azumina card. Oh, I didn't realize that lowers. Okay, I'm gonna need to SP this. I'm trying to get him to only have one target at that point, and that's gonna be the Ruin Force. Yep, he's gonna add the Diabell Star, obviously, yep. I probably should have not put out the SP, but it is what it is. There's the Diabell Star. Poplar. Attach Requiem. Okay. Damn. Damn. That sucks. I feel like I didn't do that bad. Like against this, I didn't do awful. I probably maybe had a way of getting around some of that stuff a little better, but given kind of what I had there, I don't think I did too bad. Remora, Bran. Shit, I mean, I guess I could just start with the Chen. Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of cards out of that. I'm not letting you do that. So we'll ash that. Isn't it crazy we live in a world where Max C is now only at 2? In Master Duel, at least. Probably should be like a 1, but whatever. It is what it is. Honestly, I might set Droplet just to kind of see if maybe I can catch him on something. I love the fucking Hungry Burger. It's so stupid. I like the little sheep just going up and down like this. Just by clicking on it. Okay. I'm assuming you didn't have anything? Cool. Oh. Oh, so he was using Galaxy Eyes stuff. Is that specifically the structure deck? But you just had like multiple of the structure deck in there? Is that what it was? Kind of what it looked like. Oh boy, I forgot, to be honest, that I had Dark Necrofear in this deck, and I forgot I had Tour Guide. Oh god. Alright, well, Sword Soul Emergence. Moyi. Sark down. Funny enough, normal Tour Guide for this go into SP Little Knight just because, I guess. Still ran Agreen. Discard. Special summon the token to then go into Chen, and then we'll end there. I have 2 targets for Necrofear now. I need 1 more, and then I can technically bring out Necrofear. So there's that. This was a very weird way of doing this, but funny enough, I used up almost every card in my hand. We will see what he has. He's got 11 cards in his extra deck. Lone Fire Blossom. So there goes his normal summon. Rose Lover. Set card. 1 for 1. Okay. Okay, so you're using you are using Black Rose Dragon stuff. Okay, okay. I'm assuming at least because you have Witch of the Black Rose. I think that has other Black Rose Dragon stuff, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. I do really like these the cards and stuff that the card sleeves I'm using with like the shiny effect, and then also the changes. I think it's really cool. Yep, Rudy Rose Witch. And then end. I guess I could technically do this for Keb. Go into Keb for just another target. I can Underworld. I'm not gonna Underworld. Do that. Do that. Hit for 3. And then end. And just, I guess, right? Sure. He has... Okay, so he's going to use that. Let's see what he ends up going into. What would he have in hand right now? Oh, Queen Angel. Banish. Banish. Right. Goes into another Rudy Rose Witch, and then ends. And then he surrendered, yeah. Nope. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Okay, spinning the wheel, let's see what we get. Something to replace Fiends would be great right now. Illusion. I don't know what I have for that. Okay, we'll see. So unfortunately, when it comes to illusion, I don't have anything. I have Nightmare Magician, Mirror Sword Knight, Coatl, and then I have Chimera the Illusion Beast. Problem is, that's a fusion, and technically I can't use that. Because that's how I have the rules set up. So... two Coatl, two Sword Knight, and then the Nightmare Magician, and then I will get rid of the Fiend cards. At that point, this sucks though. These are not the card. This might be one of the worst archetypes I could have gotten. Because I'm not allowed to craft anything either. So, okay. Well, this is it. Let's go. Okay, this isn't a horrible starting hand. This gets me set up for Ruin Force pretty fast. So that works. So, Foolish Burial. Okay. Tier, huh? Alright. God, so many cards. Going into Minerva. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Dragonling. You get Judgment Dragon, yep. Punishment Dragon... yeah, it doesn't do anything from the grave. Special summons that. Activates that. Does the things. All the fun stuff. Oh, look, Frame Lord Omega. Sure. Judgment Dragon's out now. I don't like any of this. I guess for what it's worth, he did lose a couple random cards that could help him potentially later down the road, which is kind of nice. Oh, Vampire. Oh, Zombie Vampire fucking sucks. Honestly, I'm not that upset about this. The only one I'm upset about is the Neptibus. I am fine with getting rid of the illusion monsters. That's actually not horrible. So far, Zombie Vampire... Tyrant's Kashira is kind of whatever at this point. Fair. It wasn't Citadel, so that's actually fine. Okay. Destrudo. I mean, he could bring out a 7 or a 10. Or I guess could bring out something bigger than that, I guess. Is there 14s technically? I think the highest is 12, right? I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest. He's going into a 10. Oh no, he's going into SP. Okay, never mind. Honestly, fair. If only Super Poly actually helped me here. We are going to redeployment, get rid of the Citadel. Ruin Force. I almost want a gear frame. Pop gear frame. And then just grab Fortress, so that way I have a little extra. And do gear frame for the normal summon. I'm surprised he popped SP there. Okay. That's fine. I was gonna say, I think the gear still pops, yeah. Discard. This. Crash. Pop Machina Fortress. Doesn't... I can't technically target that anyways, but it's whatever. Because literally all I'm going to do is this into Citadel. Oh, I still can target that. Oh, okay. Well then if that's the case, I'm just going to do this. Oh, wait, duh. I can't destroy him like that. Okay, I will just nuke him. And just for the sake of getting him out, let's go ahead and do this. And we'll set the super poly just to see if he does anything with it. There's punishment. Get those back. Do I want to do that? You know what? Just to get... Yeah, I am going to do that. That's fine. He was going to pop that regardless. I guess I could have waited. That's fine. I'm trying to set up for later. Okay, there goes an Ash. That's fine too. For what it's worth, I got rid of an Ash Blossom. That's what I will take out of that. Okay. Sure. Raigeki. There's Punishment Dragon. Kind of forgot that punishment is doing that. Okay. Fucking vampire. Okay, I don't gear frame. So either way, I was gonna lose the Ruin Force then. Okay. Okay, there goes my Abyss Megalo. So a lot of this is going to be dependent on what I get here this next hand. Unfortunately. Ooh, I hate having illusion. I hate having it here. This fucking sucks. This is so stupid. Whatever, set it, I guess. I don't care. Getting these cards was the worst thing I could have gotten. It actually was the worst thing I could have gotten. That is annoying. Oh my god. It's like, what the hell? Get rid of all of that. Pops Minerva again. I feel like I want to just like end here because like in reality there's nothing I'm going to be able to do. He's just going to keep activating stuff. Goes right back into SP again. Well, now, like I said, I'm definitely lose. So, okay, he's gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. I was gonna... I can't do anything with this. What is this? What does this do for me? Do I have a worm? No. I could also just banish him. Alright, you know what? Fuck you, do 200 damage. You know what? Sword Soul of Tai. We're gonna do 200 damage to that guy. We're gonna keep it somewhat close. That's so stupid. He pops that just to not be able to attack me directly. Okay, there we go. He's gonna battle now and attack me. I have 200 health. It's not enough. I am gonna turtle until I am not able to turtle anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I do not care. The fact this has gone on for 9 turns is hilarious to me. Okay. He's gonna special summon. I'm gonna lose now. Sends more Lightsworn stuff and whatever else. Okay. Judgment's back. Sure. Sure. He's so close to dying. If I had had just something here. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that one little change of having... Like, don't get me wrong. The Fiends were not great for me. But I was, like... Some of those other Fiend cards I would have gotten would have been better than what I actually got from the Illusion cards. That is what it is. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and end things there. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Trying to get to 200 subscribers would be great by honestly just the end of this year at this point. I was gonna say like 500 or something crazy, but you know, like I feel like I need to temper things a little bit and say 200 and go from there. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and see you on the next episode. Peace out.